and, gather dust. You must take action to manifest the results that you want. And this is the third trait of the proactive leader. He or she takes action to influence desired results in every area of their lives. And this is so important for you to understand. In my book, Billionaire Codes, I talk about taking action, but I talk even more about taking informed action. Ever so often, we take action, you take action, but the action that you're taking is not giving you the dividends or is not giving you the results that you want. And there's a reason why this is not happening. And the reason is that you are not informed enough in the action that you're taking. And because your action in many cases may not be aligned to the results that you want, you're not getting the results that you want. And to be able to take informed action, sometimes it means that you have to do your market research. Sometimes you have to identify your target market. Sometimes you have to identify their needs and their wants and their expectations. And when you understand their needs and their wants and their expectations, you now need to ensure that your content that you're producing to provide to them is going to live up to their expectations. But then you want to go beyond just living up to their expectations. You want to be able to bring your brand to that point where you can deliver above and beyond the expectations of your target market. And this is being proactive. You see, as a proactive leader, you don't react. And there's so many people in business and there's so many people in life. You live and lead a reactive life. And if you condition yourself to live and lead a reactive life, it simply means that you're not positioning yourself to become a dream maker, a game changer, and a trendsetter with your life. And I want to assure you that when you come into global branding and marketing, and when you're exposed to our life transformational content, you will understand how to apply these systems to your life. I trust that this information was helpful. We talk about the proactive leader today. And in talking about the proactive leader, we look at three essential characteristics of the proactive leader. We talk about the proactive leader thinks ahead, he sees beyond problems, and he takes action to influence desired results. So I want to encourage you to apply these concepts to your life, reach out to us, and we are certainly available to help you with this content. And this content can totally transform how your staff function in the organization, and it can totally transform how you position your company to become more relevant, to become more competitive, to optimize the level of success that you want to attain with your business. So it's an important content of information for you. Last but not least, I promised to give you some information. Let me ask again. If you were given the opportunity to live the life of your dream, where you can own your own home, you can become your own boss, you can own and drive multiple cars if you want to, you can attain financial freedom in the 3 to 6 years. You can take an all-inclusive family tour to any country. You can live a life that truly aligns with your giftedness and your passion, and we will help you find that. Would you take it? This is not a trick question. At Global Branding and Marketing, in the rollout of network management and new system that we have designed, we are now creating an opportunity for over 200 persons from 10 different countries to be a part of this network. This network, we will train you, and our trainer will help you to understand how to leverage yourself, will help you to understand business, will help you to understand how to attain your dreams. But more so, it will help you to understand how to become the dream makers, the game changers, and the trendsetter with your life. We will train you. The cost of this training is 5,000 US dollars, but guess what? Don't jump to conclusion. We will pay that cost for you, so you don't have to pay for it. And we will sponsor 200 persons to learn this program. But that's not all. We're going to pay you to learn. All right? We're going to empower you to become the dream maker, the game changer, and the trendsetter. And along with this, we have created this system in such a way that throughout your life of studies and beyond your life of studies, we will position you to become financially free. You can't beat this, all right? You cannot beat this system. We're going to position over 200 persons to come into financial freedom, where you will become millionaires, all right? So if you like this message, I would encourage you to share this message and subscribe to the YouTube page and reach out to me in the inbox. And we'll be willing to entertain you and guide you as to how you can become a part of this massive movement that will literally touch and transform your lives. You know, the average business owner is in business to maximize their disposable income. And I'm not going to say to you that we don't have an interest in disposable income, because I'm frank like that. But I'm going to say to you that our primary reason for being in business is to add value to human lives. We believe that the human capital is the greatest asset the world has ever known. We believe that the human capital is the greatest asset the world will ever know. And our content of information is to help the human capital to become the best brand of themselves. You see, when you become the best brand of yourself, you're relevant not only to your family, not only to your community, not only to your organization, not only to your country, but you're relevant to the world. And our content of information that we expose you to, it will help you to develop your skill set, develop your ability in such a way that you have global relevance. And just let me give you a sneak peek into what I'm talking about. We have designed a program, a master program. And in this program, you will learn what it entails to develop your personal life master plan. You see, in developing your personal life master plan, you should have this. We will help you to understand three things. We will help you to understand what is your personal brand visualization plan. You must have a personal brand visualization plan. We'll help you to understand what is your family brand visualization plan. Some people have a family, some people are starting a family, and you have no plan. So whatever happens. You're not measuring, you're not monitoring, and you're not controlling. So you're leaving the plane to fly without a pilot, you're leaving the ship to sail without a captain, and you're hoping that the truck can load its own sand. Those things don't happen like that. That kind of wishful thinking just don't happen. And this is one of the reasons why people remain stuck in their life, because you don't have a game plan. We're going to give you that game plan. And last but not least, we will help you to understand what is developing your professional brand visualization plan. And just let me tell you about this a little bit. We help you to develop your sense of self, your sense of giftedness, in a way that we help you to understand what is your local content. And what exactly do I mean by your local content? It simply means that we help you to build a content that is relevant to the local market. And that might be whichever country you're in, whichever region you're in. But we go beyond this, because every organization, for that organization to become the dream makers, the game changers, and trendsetters, you need high performers. And to have high performers, you need high performers that can think beyond domestic shores. You need performers that can see the world as a global village, and they can position the operation to integrate the content into that global village. And we have done the research over the last 20 years. We have seen so many gaps in human resource development, and we will talk about that. One of the topical issues that is a buzzword in our program is the concept that we call the DSS, the deeper sense of self. Because when you tap into your DSS, and each and every one of you have a DSS. I know this is very new to most of you. You have a DSS. What is your deeper sense of self? Are you flowing from your deeper sense of self? Most of you are just flowing. You cannot flow from your deeper sense of self because you do not understand your deeper sense of self. But the reality is this, is that when you start to unlock your DSS, your deeper sense of self, you recognize that you are coming into your abundant flow. People that understand self and people that understand purpose and passion and their gifts, these are the people who are able to achieve exceptional, possibilities in life. I believe in you, and this is the time that you should start to believe in yourself. All right, this content of information will help you to gain self knowledge, will help you to gain self confidence, and most of it will help you to be able to apply yourself. All right, today is that day that I want to encourage you to take your life into your hands and make the commitment. I want you to say to yourself that I will become the maker, I will become the author of my life. I will control my life and my dreams and my hopes and my. Take your life into your hands. Take back your life. And we will give you a content of information that will fill your life up with enough substance for you to come into your abundant flow. I must say this to you. You are not lack. You are not doubts. You are not fear. And you are not defined by the lies that has been prophesied over your life. You have to break the back on lies. You have to break the back on doubts. You have to break the back on fear. You have to take your life back into your hands and say, today is that day that I will become the author and the maker of my life. You have to take this form of action. You have to be confident in yourself, because if you do not have confidence in yourself, you will not be able to come into your abundant flow. I trust that this information today was useful, and I want you to become proactive with your life. Stop being reactive with your life. All right, what are you waiting for? I know many of you would have heard the concept, good things comes to those who wait. But the next time you hear that question, I want you to ask the question is, what good things to expect and how long you're going to be waiting on it. It's important that you ask questions when you hear certain statements that are being made. I believe that there is a lot of myths around, and those myths has a lot of power because it actually defines how you think. I want you to break the back on every shackles that is designed from preventing you to come into your abundant flow. Okay, again, I want to encourage you and come out and reach out to us at Global Branding and Marketing. We have an excellent management program, network management. And the beauty about all of this, you might be working. You don't have to leave your work to be a part of our network, because the name of the game is network marketing. I believe that if you are gainful